Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I just wanted to show you guys how I color my hair extensions, tape-ins, before I do them on my client. I usually like to dye them or color them at home and then let them dry overnight on their own because hair extensions take a really long time to dry. And then I will just place them in my client's hair the next day. I'll wash my client's hair, you know, color it, do whatever I have to do with it, cut it, everything like that, blow dry it, and then I will place the tape-ins in their hair and cut it and blend it and do all that stuff. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little clip on how I dye them and how you could dye them at home if you wanted to. I am a licensed cosmetologist, so doesn't, you know, everyone has their own particular way of doing things. Doesn't mean that my way is the only correct way, so just keep that in mind. But I just wanted to share with you guys how I do it, and I'm still kind of learning doing the tape-ins, and I've done them on 2 people already, and one of them, she's had them for about 5 weeks. The girl that I just did over like a week and a half, and I did have some trouble putting her extensions in, so I had to put like new tape on a lot of them, and she did say that some of them were kind of like were a little funky. So she is going to come in and I am going to fix them and we'll go from there. Not really sure what exactly happened. I think maybe I washed them so many times because I had to do the balayage and then I toned and then whatever. So I think that could be the issue, but I'm not 100% sure. And the first client that I did, like I said, she's had them for like 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks, and they are perfectly fine. They usually last about 6 to 8 weeks. It all depends on how fast your hair grows, but I kind of talk about that during the video. So I'll just get right to it. Okay guys, so as you can see, I am dyeing these extensions. We're going to kind of go for like a balayage look. We are going to use the extensions to make her hair brighter because her hair is kind of damaged, so we cannot lift it right at this moment to this light. So we decided to add extensions for length and also for the lightness. I am using 4N by Xoxo, which is my favorite line right now, and 20 Developer. I already have it all mixed right here. I use about maybe 2 ounces. I think I might need more in a little bit, but we're just gonna go see as we go. So you just want to make sure that you're really saturating through, because you don't want it to be like light up top. She already has this 4N on her roots, and then it's like balayage down to maybe like a dirty blonde, maybe a 7N. So I feel like this will transition pretty nicely to this bottom piece. I might actually tone them a little bit so they're not so pale. So this is kind of what we're going with. You want to make sure that you cover it through very good. You don't want any blotchiness. We're actually going to do this tomorrow, but I just like to have this already preset so I don't have to do it when I get there because extensions take really long to dry. So it's a really long process. Sure, this one kind of tuck it under. We have, I got these extensions at Sally's. They're 18 inches, and they were about $95 for each one, and plus tax, whatever. So I paid just about $200 for them, and then you would charge accordingly to how much work you think you're going to be putting into it, how difficult the color is that you're going to put on. Balayaging like natural hair is way more difficult, I feel like, than these extensions because you're kind of doing reverse. You're just doing dark on top. So I'm just charging what I would charge for like an all over color type thing. I know the people that I'm doing their hair and they are very loyal, so I just want to make sure that they leave happy. These typically last about 6 to 8 weeks. Sort of just depends on how fast a person's hair grows, how often they wash it. They're not very damaging to the hair, so it's a very good option. They're easy, probably the easiest ones to put in and cheapest, I think. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna go around and do all of them. And once I see, like once they start getting dark and I can see if there's any spots I need to go back to, I will. And the way that you put these on, you would sandwich them together. So you grab like a little thin section of their hair, and then you would put one on the bottom, and then their hair in between, and then you would sandwich another one on top, so it makes it sturdier and makes that one piece thicker. And you just kind of place them throughout. Everyone's hair is a little, like head is a little bit different, so you just would find the best position for each person. That way, if they want to wear it up, they can wear it up. So you don't want to put them too close around the hairline. You want to leave about an inch around. That way, if they want to wear it up in a ponytail, they're not like showing, you know. Sometimes you still have to kind of play with it as a person wearing the extensions. But they should be fairly easy to hide. They're very thin, which is why I like these. Each wax is pretty thin, so I feel like they're not really bulky and it's easy to like wear up in a ponytail and be hidden. So the thicker, like the more hair that these have, the more expensive they are as well. So these are from Sally's, I think I already mentioned that. So they're not the thickest, but I kind of like that because, like I said, they're easy to hide and to play with and to sort of, if you want to wear up, they're not like these big bulky things you're gonna see. So I have the clip-in extensions from Sally's and I like those too. I don't have tape-ins because I change my colors so often that it's like I have to be dyeing them all the time, and that's a lot of color. So I'm just going to keep on doing this, and like I said, I'll go back to any missing pieces I feel like needs it. Some of them you might want to go down a little bit further to kind of give that effect of more of a balayage. It looks pretty covered to me, but I might just like flip some over to kind of just make sure. I have plenty of hair dye already left, so I might as well, you know, make sure. Flip them over. These are the sides that have the tape, so they're going to be sandwiched together. You're not really going to see that as much, but it's still just reassurance. And I have like dyed other extensions like this before, just all over. And when I wash them, rinse them, I let them dry overnight. I think that one's missing some. I let them dry overnight and then just dry on their own. And then I will go to the salon the next day and I will put the color on my client's hair, whatever the color is that I have to do. And then I will wash their hair, blow dry it, and then place these where I think I should place them. And it seems to have worked for me. What I did last time was we had put some on the client and she wanted more put in, maybe like a month or so later. And so I dyed them, or I colored them before, again, the night before, and they were ready to go for her. So I decided to clip them in first, or like tape them in first, and then wash her hair all together with the extensions and just kind of like make sure I had rinsed off all of the color and everything. And that was probably the worst thing I could do because I don't know, I'm not really sure why. Maybe I needed to give the tape more time for it to like stick. But 2 pieces fell off of the new ones that I just clipped in, because the ones she had in there, they're like good in there, like she's had them for a month and they're on there. So I had to like go back and finish drying her hair and everything, and it was just 2 pieces that had like fell off, but or kind of like started to fall off. They hadn't fell off all the way, but I mean obviously I took them off, and then I put a new tape because that's how you can do. You can reuse these over and over again. So I put new tape where this little blue section is, and I taped them back on after her hair was fully dried and everything. So I do not plan on washing these once I put them on her hair. Like I want them to be ready to go right when I do it, so I don't risk that again. I have done her hair after that and they're perfectly fine. They're on perfectly good. I made sure that they were all on there, weren't randomly gonna fall off, but I pulled on them and stuff. I put a little bit of like the flat iron on each one, so like maybe like glue it together better. I feel like maybe that might have helped, kind of like reactivated the tape. And she is an absolute love. I can probably clip in some pictures, attach some pictures to the video so you guys can see it. She had fine thin hair, and it wasn't very long. She was mostly just wanting volume, but once I put in the extensions, like she just was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love, and wanted to keep more of the length than what we were planning to in the beginning. So I'll just keep doing this and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I have rinsed them. I left the color on for about 45 minutes, and this is what it looks like. I really like the blonde, I guess. Just from washing the brown down into it, I feel like it made it not so yellow anymore, and it's really pretty. But I am gonna tone them to kind of blend better in with her hair. I feel like this will be too noticeably different. So I already mixed the color, it's right here. And I have this, I used 9NB. And 10 Developer. And they're just like semi-wet. I washed them a little bit ago and I just kind of let them dry for a bit. So I always kind of just do the toners in this shampoo bowl. So I'm just gonna kind of like run this through. I don't think I'm gonna run it all the way to the ends, because we still want that brightness on the bottom. I just want this to blend a little bit better. And this isn't gonna make it too dark. It's just gonna kind of tone down the brightness of some. And I feel like that'll look better until I don't have any more left. It's messy, like, oh my gosh, so messy to do extensions. So now I'm just gonna let it set, watch it, leave it for about 10 minutes, and then I'll check back on it in a little bit. So I forgot to like record me putting some of them in, but I did take pictures of what her color looked before we ended up dyeing her hair all one color. And then we ended up putting the extensions in and I blended them and everything. And I think they look really good, and she loved them and she keeps flipping them, and like, you know, she's just in love. But like I said, I did have some issues with them, so I'm glad that I had extra tape on hand. And you just always want to be prepared if anything happens. You know, it could also be whatever the client's doing at home, their shampoos. There's so many things that are in factors, so don't give up if they're not going exactly how you want, you know. So I I think she said like one of them was sliding off, so I'm gonna fix it. And there's nothing really to it, like they don't damage your hair or anything, so just go for it. But thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.